Hi guys. Hi. I can unpin that now. Hello. Hi Nigel. Hi MC. I think I saw Maritime. I did see Maritime. Hello. How are you doing? How's everybody's end of the week? How's Friday? Uh, I'm realizing how much work just zapped any power I had left in my brain. So it's really good. It's really good that I'm going to be handling scissors tonight, I'm sure. It's too hot. I agree. I heard that Monday was supposed to be stupid. Hi, Joe. Monday is supposed to be like 33 and then 45 with humidity, and that's Celsius. And so I'm like, hard pass. No, thank you. I don't want it. I do not want it. Yeah, no. And yeah. So better that I'm, doing this tonight because I don't because of that, I'm debating if I should stream on Monday because I'm going to be so honest. If it's that hot, I don't have anything in the office. I need to find a way to cool this office down. And I don't know how. Okay, here's a question. Here's a question for all of you because I don't know if this exists and I don't know if it has a name. So, you know how portable ACs, they have got the hose that goes out your window, but they sit on the floor? So, I want something like that, but like not that big. I need something that's like I'm good with having a hose out the window. That's great. But my window has like a table in front of it. So like I would prefer something like tabletop. So it would in theory would work better, but I don't need a huge one. It's just I just need something for the office. A fan, not a fan, because then it just swishes the hot air around. You know? It's 41. Yeah, that's it. That's what we're going to. Kind of like mini cool. I mean, kind of, but not that kind, because the ones that just use the water and the ice, it's not that they don't work, it's that it doesn't really do anything because the hot air still has to go somewhere. You know what I mean? It doesn't actually cool the air. It just makes new cold air, but it doesn't push the hot air anywhere. Anyway, it's it's not great. Um, but I am thinking about like, is there a way that I can use one of those, but like have the hot air go out the window? I'm like, how can I MacGyver this a little bit? And I know my room window so cools off, then close in the morning. Yeah, no, won't work. Only because it's just as hot here. It's actually almost as hot here at night as it is during the day, which is wild. Like I would say our coolest temperatures are somewhere between like 8 a.m. and noon, 8 a.m. and like maybe 1 p.m. That's probably the coolest time. And then it's just hot the rest of the time for some reason. They do have the mini ACs. No. That's the thing. If you look them up, if you look up mini ACs, that's just those ones that do the ice and the water. Yeah, not those. I need the ones that are like, that has the hose, like portables, but not as big as I mean, like a mini portable, like a tabletop portable, if that's a thing. But like with a hose. I specifically want the hose to go out the window because that is what gets the hot air out of the room. You know what I mean? But I don't know if that exists. I don't think it exists. I've looked all over Amazon, and Amazon just keeps kind of giving me those, the AI image ones, the ones that kind of look like just garbage. Like it might as well just be Temu at that point. You know what I mean? They just flooded the market because it's June. So of course everybody's looking for ACs, So they just flood Amazon with all that crap. And I'm like, that's not what I'm looking for. But then I also don't know if there's like a proper word for it. So how cold out of the air, out of the room. Yeah, that. Yes. And so I'm like, So like a mini portable AC, is that a thing? Hi, Pika. Crappy ACs give me deja vu. I know, right? That's what I'm saying. They're just kind of shitty. They're so inefficient and barely cool. And that's what I mean. And I mean, they're not expensive, but I don't want to drop $30 and then have it not work. And also the price difference is crazy. You go from $30 and then like the cheapest portable you find is like 200. I'm like, hold on, there's got to be an in between. And so I'm like, I wonder if there's a way for me to like, I could just buy a separate hose. I'm like, is there a way to get maybe like, Okay, Pika, wait. This is coming from the guy that took electromechanics. Okay. This Toronto engineer found a cheap way to cool your room. Oh, gross. Then click like, ew. The hose having ones there's a ton of them here where I live, but they're like industrial size. Yeah, they're big. Only the smaller ones aren't. Yeah, and infomercials. So I'm going to show you a picture of something. And you tell me if I'm crazy, because I feel like this might work. I need specifically the ones that like take in heat from behind. That sounds, shut up. And pushes the cold air out the front, because the reason I say that is because theoretically I could just get a hose that pulls the heat from outside the window and then pushes the cold air in, because that's essentially what my portable is doing, right? Ow, I just poked myself in the eyeball. Don't cheap on cheap on the fans instead. That's what I'm saying. And I don't need a knot, but I'm saying this only because so I've been really sick at work all week. Like, it's a wonder I managed to do the 12-hour stream this week, and that's because I didn't really eat anything the entire day. But I've been like sick, like nauseous, and just terrible stomach troubles. Only to find out, turns out my medication makes me heat sensitive, like more so than normal. And I didn't know this. I did not know this in any capacity. So I was like, oh, well, no wonder. No wonder I'm burning up in my own office. And like, I'm sick at work, and I'm like, geez, because I work in there all day and then I stream. It's like the same room. I pretty much live in this room. I'm in my office more than I'm in my bedroom. So I need to find a way to climatize it, if you know what I'm saying. So I need something like, I don't know if I'm just making shit up though. Because like, in theory, wait. For once, I'm glad I was raised in the hellhole that was Southern rural interior. The summers were pain, and here I'm working on something. I've been very privileged in that I've grown up in homes that have central AC, but I'm living in an 85-year-old home now, and this thing does not have AC. I have a portable in my bedroom, and it's very nice. It works great. But how small can a portable get? Apparently not very. If I search tabletop portable AC, they don't exist. At home by Norm. Oh, wow. Wow. That's Europe for you? Noted. Shit. I'm surprised they didn't jump on that. Portable air conditioners, no. Portable air conditioner, no. No, not the portables, because they're, well, yes, but no. Wait, what is this? Hold on, wait. YouTube's cooking. Hold on. This might be sus. Hold on. Don't buy a portable air conditioner in 25 until you see this. Okay. Open the windows and let the air current. Yeah, I wish. Which is weird because I live on a river. Like we have wind almost all the time, but it's just hot wind, you know? Okay. Portable air conditioner. Oh. Wireless? I don't trust this already. I already don't trust this. Why? How much is this thing? This looks cheap, but also expensive at the same time. Oh, you control it on your phone. Oh, it's definitely gonna be expensive for no reason then. Oh, it does have a hose. Yo, this is it. This is a tabletop with a hose. Yeah. This is what I'm looking for. Okay, wait. How much is this? This is gonna be fucking stupid. Just wait. Oh, nice. There's a separate one for Canada. Good shit. At least $1. Probably. Yeah, maybe. You're not wrong. Sexual language, English. Sorry, I saw the price. Do you guys want to have a play a fun guessing game? You guys want to guess what it is? Oh, good, it's on sale. I wish it mattered. So this is exactly what I described. It is about a tabletop. It looks like about the size of a mid 2000s printer. It has a hose out the back that goes out the window, and you can control it on your phone. Temperatures and stuff. So you give me your best roundhouse guess of what you think it. Oh, here it's 6,100 BTU cooling capacity. And it also heats. You can also heat up to 6,800 BTU. So supports 8 hours of continuous wireless use at discount price. I mean, I'll take either or. What do you guys think? Hassle-free installation. Insulated exhaust duct adapts to various outdoor scenes for it. In this economy, yeah, give it a shot. I'm so curious. Oh, I'm looking at the cheapest one. Worse. Oh, it gets worse. That's the point of the AC unit. Yeah, right? Yeah. at work, but I wanted to stop and say, hey, also $679, Cage. I wish it was. I wish it was $679. The cheapest one gets that reaction? Yeah, it sure does. Hi, Cage. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. That's okay. Wait, I'm gonna just add it to this scene. Hold on, just wait. I'm gonna do something real funny. Hold on. Holy shit. How do I do this? Wait, I'm gonna add a browser. 1200 not on sale. Incorrect. Incorrect. I'm gonna say like 2K bucks at the okay. So believe it or not, Unusual's the closest. Hi, Eve. Damn, you've been grinding making these books. I really have. This is the same book though as last time. We just had to wait for the glue to dry, so we're back at it. We're talking about little ACs at the moment. I finally found the perfect AC that I needed, like size-wise and hose and all that stuff. And let me tell you guys, the regular price, $16.99, and that's not $16. That's $1,699. But it's on sale for $1,129. It's okay. I'll just burn up and die. What the fuck? You know what's worse? That is the cheapest one. This entire thing, you can get add-ons. The most expensive is, in fact, $3,999, and that's on sale. Its regular price is $6,198. I can't. It's just what that is in pesos. I'm not even gonna try. You don't want to know. Here's the pro sec. Humidifier shoved in your face. Yeah, tire and Canadian tire is expensive. A sun-dried tomato. What the fuck? That's what I'm saying. Also, Eve, let me give you a shout out. It's so true though. Like, what the I was telling chat that I've been getting sick at work just because my office doesn't have AC, but my bedroom does. So I didn't realize that my medication makes me extra heat sensitive, that I didn't know. And so meanwhile, I've been getting sick at work and I'm like, what is going on? What have I done to deserve this? And it turns out existing was the answer. Existing in my office was the answer. And I was like, oh, huh. Best way to cool down my home office. I'm going to Google this just in case, because there is the added effect of running equipment in this room that also makes it hot. So here, the Pioneer Woman. You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, we're going to look at that. Reverse your ceiling fan. I tried that last summer. It did not work. Don't search. You're going to get ads. It's fine. It's going fine. Cover windows during the day. You know what? That's actually not a terrible idea. The problem is I'm upstairs. I'm on the top floor, so heat rises, right? So it gets trapped on my floor, which is why it's like this. Hi, books. Just drink cool drinks just all the time. Feel better, but also means concentration. That's what I'm right. Open windows at night. Also do that. They pretty much always stay open for the most part. Create a cross breeze. Okay, so I also just think I'm like scientifically stupid because I don't know how to create a proper cross breeze. I have been trying to suck the air from my bedroom across the hall into my office, and I don't know how to do it. I don't know how. You can make it just as breezy indoors as outdoors. How? According to the National Renewable Energy Laboratory, you can create a natural cross ventilation by opening your windows and doors and adjusting the size and location of the openings to ventilate different parts of the home. How? I'll Google it. That's literally what I'm doing. I'm reading Google right now. For example, open a smaller window to let in air and a large window to let it out. This increases airspeed into. This sounds made up. I'm sorry. Suck the hot air out. It works. But what's sucking the hot air out? What's making it go outside? Then I started dating. Let's go, Bucks. Let's go. What's making the hot air go out the window? It isn't made up. It feels made up. In turn, cools your room. You can also do this by positioning fans near windows and doors to expel warm air and bring in cold air. Wait. Okay, wait. That I can do. Wait. Okay, so wait. If I get like a tabletop fan, like just a little desk fan, but I point it out the window and I leave my bedroom door open, will that pull the air from my cold bedroom and push the hot air out my window? Am I making it up? Does that sound ridiculous? Would that work? Someone help me. I'm real dumb. I'm just... Literally high school science class. Did you not listen? I did not. I quite literally dropped science as soon as I could. I don't know how to tell you, Joe. I'm a film major. I'm a film major. I will Google whatever I need in my life. Clearly, I'm doing it. There's this poor man's Home Depot AC. Yeah, that. Did you not listen? No, I didn't. I didn't even attend. I didn't even enroll in it. Fan on the small window, yeah, and put a huge fan on the bigger. So there's no bigger window. I have an AC. You know what I'm saying? Hi, Jessie, how you doing? So I don't have the window situation happening. As long as your door leads to a cooler place than inside the room. Okay, it does. That it does. I have no knowledge in this, but sound about right. Sure thing. Okay, great. Big and fucking wisdom. Don't come at me with basic fucking wisdom. There's no basic wisdom here. Stop that. Should theoretically work, right? To a cooler place than inside the room. Okay. Honestly, at this point, I'm just gonna get a fucking desktop fan and we're just gonna move that shit around until it fucking works. That's what we're gonna do. Fuck it. And I say we, but it's me. It's me. I'm suffering. Oh, that's a thought. Someone... There's no way that works. Someone got their fan.
Hello, my dear.
Welcome in private. Welcome to the Soup Squad. Someone got a fan, like a typical like floor fan, but they use zip ties to put frozen water bottles behind it. I'm like, that can't possibly work. Reporting from Malaysia. Welcome in. There's no way. Would it? That sounds like... I feel like this person is paid, depending how far you scroll down in this blog. The room to a door. Usually I point a fan in my room to a door outside and let the cool air in through a window. Yeah, I don't have the whole window option. Oh, wait, I do have cool air technically through a window because the AC's coming through the window. Okay, so if I use that logic, in a room to a door outside. So in that case, it would be out the window because the door's going to let in the cold air from the other room. I don't have any other exits in this room. You know what I mean? Frozen water was wild. I agree. It doesn't make sense. No, well, yeah. How do you think they survived Southern Interior? I don't know. Sweaty? I don't know. Dehumidify the air? Yeah, already have that. That's fine. Intake and large outtake. You gotta point the fan out the window and let the cool air through the window. Through the door. Yeah, okay. That's that sounds right. Okay, fuck it. Well, I say we, but I'm gonna get a tabletop fan and we're gonna give it a shot. Got hotter, dissipates the cold in the air. Oh. Huh. Oh, I guess that would kind of work the same as the ones that are like the ice bucket ones. Should have listened to science class. I don't know how to tell you this show for the millionth time. I didn't even go to science class. It's not I wasn't listening. I wasn't there. I'm hoping, you know, I'm manhandling this mic, by the way, as if I'm some kind of rock star, like yelling into it. I'm very passionate about this. Turning fan. What? Oh, so is that? I think we're saying the same thing. I think a turning fan and tabletop is, I think we're talking about the same thing. The only downside is if you voice act, all you gotta do is bake and then suffer. Yeah, I don't voice. Well, I don't voice act unless you message me, Eve. And otherwise, no, I don't. No trouble there. Guess the mic would pick it up. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. The only thing that's ever gonna pick it up is stream, and I love y'all, but y'all can suffer because I ain't sweating some more. You weren't there. You weren't listening. I mean, I was listening, but I was listening where I was. Huh? Oh, under the bed. Okay, I didn't read the context. Listen, if I hear anything from Hug, I'll let you know. Yeah. I'm not an actor. I am not. I was more so responding to the message from last time. But tabletop fan, I'm pretty sure. Now, do they come in different sizes? I'm gonna be that person. That's not what I typed. Yeah, but I cannot possibly recalibrate my fucking mic again. What I need in this room, honestly, is like a rug. I need more things to absorb sound. Like more plushies would be good. I have a shit ton. I just need to put them out. A rug would be good. That would all help. Let's see. Oh yeah, perfect. Tabletop fan. Yeah, that's all I need. Beautiful. Yeah, that'll work. And I think it'll even have its own separate plug, so I won't have to worry about shorting the goddamn office unit thing. Okay. That should work. I'll grab one of those on the weekend. Yay! Okay. We do have some stuff to react to before we get into the bookbinding. Because Reverse put some stuff out. And Aleph is looking fucking amazing, so we're gonna look at that. Let's see. Hi, Amelia. How you doing? Love and Deep Space has something apparently. We're gonna check that out. I don't know what it is. We're gonna look. Reverse. What else? Is there anything else I watch? Like for... No. I still follow Infinity, Nikki. I honestly shouldn't. I shouldn't bother. Okay. Love and Deep Space, what do you got? What do you have? Oh, it's just the submerged clip. I don't need that. Okay, so we're not watching that. Reverse, what do you got? You got the Aleph trailer. Fractured Consciousness. Okay, cool. Farming for Mastermind What Team. Very nice. Extreme Talent. I don't like watching the Extreme Talent ones. I don't know why. The art style is kind of cool, but I'm kind of over it. I'm good with EP. I don't care. And okay, see, it's just the one video. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Venom. When I left him. Na 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 na. I also need to check where this audio is coming out. Let me have a little look-sees. Whoa, chill. Settings, thank you. Sound mixer. Opera is going out to, not that. Let's go to cable A, please, and thanks. There we go. I like how the newest character plays like a boss character. Nice. Let me pause the music. You guys let me know if this is really too fucking loud, and it probably will be because I'm looking at it and I can already tell it's gonna be a little cranked. So you let me know. But this is the Aleph trailer. Fractured Consciousness.
I remember. Perhaps I'm the only man on Earth who does. The pattern of every leaf. The placement of every sentence. Every crack in the wall. Every twitched nerve. The beginning of every collapse. No! Let go of me! I won't believe it, Aleph. Visceral realism will not die here. It can't.
Big D-list.
Shut it. You've wasted far too much time.
There are multiple.
And all for nothing. I will prove that this prison is the only path to transcendentality. Memories endlessly flood my mind like an infinite garbage heap. Our efforts to reach transcendentality have come back to bite us. Olive, finally I've reached one end of the thread that runs through this labyrinth. Unassailable, indisciplinable. Only literature can pave the way to transcendentality. The power of discipline has long flowed through people's veins. It is inescapable. The key to ultimate governance lies in this prison built by my own hand. Stop. Transcendentality has never been so close. No water. Enough. Is this the transcendentality you sought, Olive?
So is he all three?
No. Just the foolish dream of an imprisoned soul. Boundless reality I remember it all. Yet the ultimate truth still lies beyond my reach.
So there isn't multiple. I'm so... Wait, so was I right? Where it's like it's kind of multiple, but it's one person? That is very interesting. Very interesting. Damn, okay. All right. Well, shit. Hi, Bog. How you doing? Well, we're definitely putting reverse on the schedule next week. That's for sure. Let me grab this link. This is the tutorial. Will be well, it's not, well, continuing tonight. It is. I'm taking the cover part of this tutorial and I'm doing that instead of the previous tutorial we were doing, because the previous tutorial we're kind of done, but this, it didn't include a cover portion, so this one does. Let me pin that. There we go. And then let me go to just chatting so I can get the hand cam set up. There we go. Ugh. I should replace my water before I started too, because I've honestly had this strawberry water sitting here beside me for too long. Oh, yeah, I have too long. Yuck. You know it's bad when Skittles strawberry tastes like real strawberry. It's like, oh, that's not right. Okay, we're gonna wake up the phone. Face ID, yep. Turn it sideways, like that. Connect. No sound. No sound. Nope, that's, fuck. There we go. Can you, stupid window. Can it move? Yeah. Let's go over here. No, I want you to merge with the other. Merge with the other browser. Oh, fuck all the way off. I hate when you open multiple like Opera browsers and it just will not. Yes, there we go. In with the others. Thank you. Jesus Christ. Anyway. Let's see. Now is the hand cam working? Add to scene 1. Oh, it sure is. Cool. Good stuff. And we'll get the music back on too, because it's quiet in here. Oof. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. And where do we put the mic today? I think we're gonna try and put it back in the corner again, maybe? We'll try and do that. Hopefully that catches a little bit of everything. But we have our book. It did glue set, which is good. The binding looks really good. Looks nice and clean, which is cool. It was our first shot at proper like Coptic binding. So that's cool. And then I believe our next step that we're working on is we're looking to add the reinforcement to the spine, which I'm using a little heavy duty, well, not heavier duty. I should say it's just more so than what we were doing last time. The last time we used paper, which is fine, but this time I want to use, it's technically a very thin chipboard, technically speaking. And how this is done is we are basically going to just glue the spine, press it down, and then we press the edges, and we do that to, you know, reinforce both sides, do it that way. Yeah. But I'm wondering if I want to put like some like pre-bends into this. Probably not. I think I should probably just glue the spine itself first. That's a lie. I'm skipping ahead. I'm so glad I stopped myself. Jesus Christ. End pages are actually first. I'm forgetting end pages. Because we picked our end pages last time. Thank you for the hydrate. Appreciate it. Oh, yeah. I gotta get that switched out. Ugh. Doesn't taste right. But anyway, we picked this paper for our end paper. And how this works is we glue it down onto each side. And this is ultimately what's going to attach our book, like our book pages, go down like that, to our cover. So really I need to do this first. I do need a spare piece of paper that I missed to grab. Give me one moment while I wheel away to go grab a paper real quick. I just don't like people watching me wheel away. It's just it looks weird. And also the camera's gonna freak out. Don't worry about the model. Oh god. Oh god, I had too much speed. Too much speed coming in hot. There we go. There we go. All right. So we'll put that over there. And to do this, I actually don't know if there's a proper up or down to this. I don't think there is. So we're going to do it this way. And to add our end sheets, we are going to cover this so that we don't get glue all over the one side, but we're going to glue about a 1 centimeter distance from the spine. And I'll do this so carefully because I don't want to overdo it. Ugh, okay, hold on. I need to do a little stabby stab because this always dries and it makes a crust on the glue and it never comes out because of it. Can I pull it off? Oh, I can't. Ah, there we go. Oh, that's so satisfying. Oh, that's some kind of anxiety reducers when you start picking glue off stuff. Have you ever like had white glue, like the Elmer's glue, and just like put it on something, waited for it to dry, and then peeled it off? That's weirdly like there's just something therapeutic about it. I think that's enough. We don't need a whole lot. And then with the brush, oh, we do actually need some more. We sure do. That was actually not a lot at all. For nap fun. Oh, good. Thank you for the stop and by, Cage. I appreciate it. There we go. So we got our edge, which means we will peel the paper away. And we can place our end sheet down. There we go. And we give it a flip. And we do the same thing with this side. There we go. I don't want to do it too much because it does come through on the other side, I find. And so you want to just make it a nice even layer. Not too thick. And it does dry pretty quick as well. Like I think when we did our spine, it really only needed a few hours. We went in for longer, obviously, but we could have gone away with it. And now we reinforce the spine now that we have our end sheets on. Now we do this part. And so it binds the end sheets as well. And yeah, so it'll do. Yeah. So I will put some glue on the spine. I actually don't know. How high does this go? Oh, it's almost like perfectly between the last two optic binds. That's actually beautiful. How even that is. Nice. Can we reinforce my spine? That's crazy. And also so funny. We sure can. Do you think chipboard will do it? Or do you need some more? I'm gonna place it first. And then I'll press it down. Okay, or just, fuck me. Fuck me, I guess. I don't think I have enough glue on here, to be honest. I think that's why it's causing a bit of a kerfuffle. Because I don't think it's pressing down enough. I'll take whatever you got. That's hilarious. Okay, that might work. That might work. And now I have to just glue the sides here. We just need to stretch more. I mean, that's probably true. I feel like we all could. Ah, see, the spine keeps undoing. I'm just gonna do it like that. My shrimp pose, yeah. I'm just gonna spread it on all of this. This is my first time doing with chipboard. It's half the reason this is such a hassle, because it definitely was easier with paper, but I found the paper pulled away almost as much, if not more. So, it's probably a matter of finding just the right thickness or the right grade, which I just don't have the experience for yet. There we go. That actually went pretty clean otherwise. And then what I'm going to do is, so that it doesn't bleed into the end sheets, like otherwise it'll create kind of like an oil stain. What we're going to do is we're going to put some more of these little dividers between the two, between the sheets, so that they don't do that. And then it's going to go back underneath the Stardew Valley tabletop game box because it's heavy as hell. And that's going to be our press. That's what I've been using for all these projects, to press my stuff. It's that one game, because it's real heavy. Like, it's a giant box. There, that's perfect. Yeah, that can go in there. Earth turns slowly. Stardew Valley, yeah. There we go, and then that goes in there. And that gets pressed. And then the rest of what we're doing tonight is making the cover for it so that when it's dry, we can apply it. Just give me 1 second. I'm going to roll away again. Don't look at my butt. There's not much to look at. Don't worry about it. You're not missing much. Oh. Oh, God. There's so many more layers on here than there used to be. Jesus Christ. Oh, oh, I really ought to do it. Oh, God. Okay. Do you know how heavy? Do you know how heavy scrapbook paper is? Like, that's such a good press. Oh, my God. Okay. Okay. Now we're back to measuring and cutting hell. Because now we get to make our cover. I'm just going to skip ahead in this tutorial because we've done this. I've reinforced. Yep, I've done that. Just did that. Of course I need an ad. Silly me. Yeah, give me the ad. Great. All right. Planet Earth turns slowly. Let dry and press. Yes. Okay. You can use cloth, book cover. We are using book cloth. Leave a 2 centimeter margin. I don't know about that, but we'll see. So this is our book cloth that we're using. Because I only have the one color, so we're doing the purple again. Sorry, not sorry. And hopefully this is wide enough that we can do the whole thing on it. I don't want to have to do it again. Also, I measured my spine. I know how big it is now. It's only a centimeter and a half, so. Of course it's purple. It's the only color I have. Oh, that's actually almost. Huh. I may not have to measure. Very heavy. I was in graphic design in high school, huh? Yeah. Weight of paper. It's true. All right, so I'll leave that there. In that case, let me measure my spine because I didn't realize I didn't have it finished. That's on me. Where's my ruler? There it is. I'm just gonna mark my centimeter and a half spot. And then I'll mark my centimeter and a half spot and line it up. I have the bad habit of somehow not doing straight lines even with a ruler. I just have this unique ability to do that. There we go. Cool. Can go there. Everything. Do I need my cutter for this? Probably not, but I'm gonna use it anyway just because I don't trust myself to cut it with scissors completely straight, but you know, I'm reeling away. Don't. I'm wearing my comfy clothes. Leave me be. I'm in my comfy pants. Okay. It is upside down, but that's fine. Same difference. That goes there. That goes in. That goes there. There, we're good. Don't like that moved. Don't like that it's moving. Love that. Great. Christ. There we go. I was able to fix it. Nice. Good stuff. And we got our spine. Our little tiny spine piece. Very tiny. Always very tiny. Great. Alright, that goes over there. Okay. Let me get my headphone back in so I can hear stuff. I hear the tunes. Okay. A 2 centimeter. 2 centimeters seems like a lot. Do I really need 2 centimeters? That seems excessive. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm an idiot. Oh my goodness. I also realized that me doing this on my desk is just not conducive, you know? You know what? I kind of really wish my little cutting mat had proper centimeters on it, but I don't think it does. No, it doesn't. It's just short. That's annoying. I'll try it though. Okay, so about there and there. Da, 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 na, na. I'm just trying to get a 2 centimeter wide looking thing here. Okay. I really would do better if I was able to find that ruler that they have, but I cannot. So where's this first this one? I almost need to stand. Give me one sec. I just need to. Okay, we're good. Cool. Ooh. Like I almost just need to stand to see where stuff is, because then you mark your corners. Then you lay your spine, which honestly, I don't remember how far they put the spine away from. What did they do? Like 6 millimeters or something like that? It's something tiny. Oh, and I missed it. Damn it. My mic's in the way. Yeah, they mark the corners. Here we go. Mark the position of the spine. Oh, that's good. Didn't even say. Didn't say. Oh, here we go. Leave 3 millimeters of separation with the cover. 3 millimeters? That's barely anything. That's barely nothing. Like, am I crazy? Dance, just dance. You know what? I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna do. I can actually take this away for the now. For now, I'm gonna measure 3 millimeters. Geez, that's quite literally nothing. This record, baby, but I can't see straight anymore. And I'll do 3 millimeters from this one. Alright, alright, just dance. Gonna be okay. Just dance. Which is, again, barely anything. Oh my god, that's like no space. But I mean, I guess. Now I line up my spine. My corner there, and my corner there, there. It's barely on a table. There we go. I mean, you know what? Actually, that's not so bad. It's actually better than my first shot at it, to be honest. It's raining man. Another 3mm for the next sheet. For the what do you call it? The back end, back cover. And hopefully I won't have to cover or cut much off of the edges. I'm sure I will a little bit, but it won't be too bad. And then that there. Get the other back cover. We line that up with our corner. I feel like we're leaning away from things. Hold on. Gotta stand again. I also gotta make sure everything's like in line, so that's what I'm also trying to do, because it's like this has gotta be straight across. I think that's it. There we go. And then side by side, knows what yeah. See, now it also seems low. I think that might be too low, actually. In a hopeless place. In a hopeless place. You know what? I'm gonna draw a straight line across. I wanna keep this even. 'We're gonna go with that. We're gonna work with that. The top is pretty well even, but I think I'm just getting it slid down a little bit. There, right there, and then there, and then there. And then 2 centimeters from that is where I have to cut. This place. 2 centimeters. There's this up. There will be an ad about a minute and a half. Sorry about that, guys. And then we need another 2 centimeters from here. Go. And then connect the two. it. Need the love of the night. Okay, so I'm thinking my edges are gonna be 2, and my tops are probably gonna be more like. I don't think that's 2 centimeters. I think that's more like. Is that 2? No, that's 1. It's like 1, 1.5. I don't. Whatever. It's fine. As long as it's even on both sides, I don't really think it matters. PTs. I need another. I guess what? What did I say this was? Honestly, 1.5 will do it. Just under 1.5 even will do it. I'm gonna do a couple of points actually, just so that it's I can connect them all. I got some dream a cardigan. Welcome to the land of fame excess. Am I gonna fit in? In the crowd here I am for the first time, and I see the Hollywood sign. You seem so famous. 1, and then I'm gonna do a little bit there. Just under 1.5. Connect the line again. Gonna be okay. In the USA. I'm gonna get rid of this line anyway. Happy now. Who's that chick that's a rockin' kicks? Gotta be from out of town. Girls not around me. We not a mashup party. Never got the memo. My head like yeah. Moving my hips like yeah. There we go. We have our extra side there. And then I'm going to trim this a little bit because it is a little wider than the other side. So we're going to make it a little bit shorter. It's not going to be 2 centimeters because the other one isn't 2 centimeters. So fuck it. We're going to do it more like the 1.5 that I had going. Yeah, more like that. Connect the 2. And that's where we cut. Alrighty. Let's trim it. Paper cutter. It's all gonna be okay. Yeah. This actually might be too big for in here. Oh, it sure is. Okay, that's annoying. All right, we're gonna have to hand cut some of this. I don't even know if it's gonna be. If I trim it, will it still be too tall? Let's see. Sure will be. Okay. Cool. Hand cutting it is. Hate that. Let me 1 second. I'm gonna grab the knife instead of scissors. I don't trust the scissors. The only thing I wish I had for this though is I wish I had more of a cutting guide, like a proper cutting ruler. I don't have that. They're like a regular ruler, but they've got like the slanted edges so that you can guide your cutter with it. So I've just been using this, and it works, but it's just, it's not as exact as you'd like it to be. Bruh. What you mean? Woo! Come on. There we go. It used to unlock so easily, not anymore. It doesn't help that the last time I did this too, the first cut I did was immediately the wrong one. And so I'm like terrified that I'm doing the same thing. What do you mean? The knife can get through this. Why are we doing this? Come on. There we go. I didn't mean to hit play. I didn't mean to hit play. Chill. Oh, okay, I see. It's like cut enough that it can like pull apart. Okay. DJ, pull my speakers up. There we go. Okay. And that is mostly our cover. We just have to cut off this extra side now. Go. Go. And that is our book cover. So now, pretty sure we just have to glue her down. Always check the pieces are squared. I'm like, they're gonna do their best. They're still measuring. Uh-huh. Oh, right, the corners. I forgot about the corners. These corners were a pain in the ass last time. Because I don't have the tool to do this. It's like, how do I visualize this for myself? Mark the 4 angles. Ugh. Because it's like, Like, it doesn't give you the angle, which is the worst part. Because it's like... Maybe I can use my cutting board as maybe the guide. That actually might work. Hold on, maybe I might try that. I don't actually need this laid down to do that. Oh, that could work. That looks pretty even, actually. We could do that. It actually works, I think, actually. That's... Okay, cool. Cool. It's already going marginally better than the first time. Oh, wait, hold on. Do I need to go? Yeah, it's probably better to do that. My mouse needs to stop doing too much. Yeah, that's what I need to do. Okay, let me redo this one. That's what I need to do. Nailed it. Better than last time, that's for sure. Last time was a fucking hot mess. Last time was a very, very, very hot mess. Pieces every time. Need no carrying on. You had a bad day. Take the heart down. Sing a sad song just to turn it around. Don't know. Tell me don't lie. Down and you really don't mind. Had a bad day. There we go. Am I cutting these? I think I am. I'm trying to remember. I am. I am cutting corners. Tell me don't lie. Fine, then you go for a ride. Had a bad day. Oh my god, release. Had a bad day. Sad song, just turn it around. I don't know. Tell me don't lie. Roasted a marshmallow over the stove burner? Oh my god. Um, like a gas one? Or what do you mean? Like an electric one? That's commitment if so. Good lord. That would have taken forever. But then another part of me is if it's gas, how's that taste? That's gotta taste terrible. Just an electric coil? Oh my god, Fog. You have too much time. That's too much time on your hands. What do you mean? It'll roast? Oh my god. Okay, and now we're gluing down pieces? Yeah, this is the part I was worried about. There's a lot of gluing. One bites the dust. Dust. And another one down. Another one bites the dust. Alright, we're gonna glue all of this. Because then it gets laid down on here. And we start building our cover. But it gets layered first. I remember this took forever because getting the glue out of the bottle is honestly the biggest hassle. Like, look at how little comes out. I could take the lid off, but honestly, I feel like that would just be kind of asking for trouble. I want to get the edges, though. And then we just use the brush to really spread it around. But oh, that's a good first coat. Let's try that. Actually, this might be enough. This might work. Remember what I said about it drying really fast, though? This is why we gotta work a little bit quickly to do this. After did exist, we holding you like this. First one successful. It's nice that it's coiling toward it too, which is good. Because sometimes the sheet will actually curl away from the chipboard, but it's curling into it, which is good. Okay, spine, you're up. Pieces. I'm at a payphone. Got yesterday. Give it away. You care. Since in paradise. Ah. Go. Spine. Nice. So it's a little lower than I'd like to be, but I think it's more so the sheet is actually shorter, but that's okay because the bottom is actually pretty level. All right, last one. I'm at a payphone. trying to like make this dry up a little bit before I use it. Not that it matters because we're kind of gluing it down anyway, but. Yeah, I want this side. I hate that the glue's coming out to the beat of the song. Oh, oh, it was nearly a perfect lay too. Nice. Good stuff. That is the shell of our cover. I mean, we have to do the lips next, but that's not bad. That's not bad. Gotta go through another ad. Of course we do. Silly me. Oh, that's a nice seam. That's a nice seam. Oh, I like when it lines up nicely. Oh, good stuff. It's also a good seam. Oh, they're all so close. It's beautiful. They're not perfect. They're not like meeting up, but they're so close. Nice. Oh, that's a good cover. Damn. Happy with that. It's nice. Okay. So once it's folded in, then we're gluing what? We just glue in the actual like. Yeah, we are. Okay, cool, cool, cool. You know what? I'm gonna use a different one for this. I'm gonna actually use one of the sheets of paper instead. Oh, yeah. Can you play with the one that has glue on it already. That's not me. Forgot about that one. Whoa, chill. Chill. You're going too fast. Hi, Yuri. How you doing? Hello, hello. We are just finishing up our cover, which is went swimmingly compared to the last time. Compared to the first time, this went fantastic, to be honest. So my steak is ready. Nice. What kind of steak you get? Or I shouldn't say you get. You could be making it, like yourself. What kind of steak you doing? And like barbecue, stovetop. What we doing? Oh, that went down smooth. That went down nice. That went down very nice. Oh, indoor grill usually nice. Very nice. Oh, that went down beautifully. Look how nice my edges are this time. Like, look at those. They're, oh, this is so much better than the first time. It truly is. Like, it's clean. I'm making some stir-fry veggies with them, so I'm using my grill. Nice stuff. Sounds delicious. I still have not had proper dinner. I really should. I made garlic bread, and then I ate garlic bread. So that's what I mean by I need to have proper dinner still. Nice. Oh, my edges are looking so good. Like so much better than the first time. Look at edge. Edge. Like, they're looking nice. I'm so proud of this one so far. Like, unbelievably so. I used a cast iron. Nice. Very nice. Watch my book not fit in this after though. Like even the front, like it looks good. Okay. Last part. Last seam. It's a long one. Every time I show my grandmother these now, though, she's like, "Do you sell those?" I'm like, "No." First off, I do not have the skill to be able to demand money for these. No, I do not sell them. And she's like, "Well, what are you going to do with them?" I'm like, "Well, I'm going to always find a need for a notebook." I'm that type of person, you know? Like, you know the types. They always have notebooks somewhere in their room. And half the time it's just because they like the aesthetic. That's me. One of these days, I swear I'll use them all, but that's just not the best. This is not the best layout, we'll say. That one was kind of rough. But we're gonna get the air bubbles out. We're gonna get the air bubbles out. One by one. They actually were almost two perfect seams. Look at, they joined up even. Oh, I'm getting good at this. Damn. I mean, like, I can get better, don't get me wrong, but I'm getting, like, for a second shot, I'm very happy with this. Yeah. Nice. Nice. And there's our cover. Yeah. Very happy with that. All right. What now? Is that it? It's more so I don't want to pay for the shipping that would require that, you know? Because, like, especially in Canada Post, fuck that. I mean, I have family that works at Canada Post, and I still say, fuck that. I ain't paying for that. Even if I wanted to sell them, it has to be like a local thing. Like a literal craft show. Oh my god, stop. Not with the ads. Why is it always when I'm just about to get to the next step? You know what? I'm realizing that might be purposeful as I say that out loud. Like, I have a family member who is a mail carrier. Like, don't get me wrong. I agree with the plight and stuff. I get it. But, like, holy crap. It's expensive. Oh, I need to press this too? Oh, shit. I didn't know I needed to press this. Well, son of a bitch. You know what? That kind of makes some sense. I think I'm going to press it that way, though. 1 second. There. It is now also pressed. The shoes for my baby brother, those are nice. Pay twice as much as the cost of the shoes just to ship them to. Oh. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, that tracks. Um. Oh, you know what? I could add a bookmark to this one. No. Yes. No. No. I think that might be where we have to end tonight because I need to wait for the glue to dry for both of those, and they both need to press. So that actually might be it. I thought we were gonna be able to finish it, but I don't think so. I think we might have to. I might have to tack this onto another stream for next week. Like, not do a whole bookbinding stream because it's only one last part just to put it together. But I think I'm probably gonna have to. I'm gonna have to wait for it to do that. That's unfortunate. I'm just looking at how they put it together to see if I need to prep anything else. Position the book in the correct position. Yeah, and then they just wrap it around. Right. And they press it. Get out the air bubbles. Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah, no. I'm gonna have to wait. Gonna have to wait. Okay, well, in that case, what we're gonna do, what do I want to play instead? Oh, God, I actually don't. I'm gonna be honest, I might just end early only because I was kind of debating canceling because I've been trying to recoup my sleep ever since the 12 hour, and honestly, I don't think I have. So honestly, I'm kind of tempted to just go to bed. To be so honest, I'm tired. That might be what we do. That might be what we do. Let me switch over to just chatting. Cause yeah, the 12-hour was a lot. It was fun. It was fantastic. Don't get me wrong. It was actually so fucking fun. But oh my god, it was a lot. Oh, you know what? I haven't had the fan on. I gotta turn this on. There we go. The fan for my my phone. It's that's heating up real bad. Okay, yeah, let it cool down. Let it cool down. That's on me. It's on me. I let it go too long. But instead, is Dahlia still on? I can send you there. Oh, wait, I know where we can go. I know where we can go. Perfect timing. We're gonna go see Alice, otherwise known as Wonderland. She's doing Zane's Myth tonight, and honestly, perfect. That's the perfect thing to put me to bed. A good old Zane bedtime story. Love it. Thank you for doing the wrap-up, man. I appreciate it. Yes, grab that first match for followers. Second one for subbies. We're gonna go say hi to Alice over on Wonderland, who I believe is just starting. Yeah, they're just starting. And then they're getting into the Zane, the Zane Myth. I'm so excited for this. Fantastic. As for me, I'll be back, honestly, sometime next week. We'll see about Monday. It might be later on in the week, depending on the heat. It might be very much weather dependent, to be totally honest. If it gets too hot and I'm not able to find a fan or something, I might have to like move it around. But we're looking mostly all good, KJ. I appreciate it. Thank you guys again for coming. I know this is like really chill for Friday nights, but that's kind of what I need to end off my week. So I appreciate everybody who comes by and just snuggles up and just wants something to listen to. You're always welcome here. So I will get that queued up. There we go. And then, yeah, I will be back hopefully Tuesday at the very latest. We are going to do some more Date Everything this week, and I'll probably multi-stream it to TikTok, since TikTok seems to like Date Everything, like a lot. That might be the one game I multi-stream. Everything else, they just don't seem to care, which is fine, because fair. I mean, it's TikTok. They can quite literally scroll so easily to whatever else they want, right? So that's fine. That works. I'll just leave the other stuff for YouTube. So, hee. Thank you guys again for joining me. I appreciate it. I will see you guys next week. Have a good and safe weekend, Souplings, with the heat coming. I will see you next time. Bye.